if Bill talked, you can definitely talk, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Bill like just dropped some super secret hardware on here and then ran off. The least you can do is so. Sunay from Solaris, and I'd actually say as a way of introducing Sunay, it's been actually really refreshing for me and healthy for me, I think, professionally, to be in an entirely different environment, but with some of the same technological building blocks, just as Fishworks was healthy for me and great development for me professionally inside of Sun. And just as at Fishworks, I learned a whole new appreciation for aspects of the problem that I didn't appreciate. At Joint, I learned a whole new appreciation, and one of the things that I've really appreciated is Crossbow. Crossbow and Fire Engine both have been, those were very key technologies. We leveraged them extensively at Joint, and I was elated to hear when you guys at Pluribus were building onto an open source remote space. So with that, Sunay, take it away.
Hey guys, so good to see the community thriving. Good to see Solaris is not dead, although it's not called Solaris anymore. No, I mean, this was a rock solid piece of code. This is something that needed to stay alive. So I really appreciate everyone. I really did want to call out Robert here, right? And I told Brian last time I met Brian, the best thing you did since you left Sun was snag this guy here. Great. So I mean, if you see him on the mailing list, I mean, we are unorganized. Every now and then we throw some stuff at Robert. I don't know. This kind of, can you do something about it, basically? And he coordinates, figures out what needs to happen. But the part that I really appreciate is that, and I'll give you an example, right? So I left Sun right on the merger day, 2010, the dark day. And I said, that point it wasn't clear what will happen to Solaris, right? You're not even going to believe it that, I thought Larry is going to poison the source code, and, the paranoia was running very hard. So turns out we actually tried to build switches on Linux. We are a company which is trying to make switches like servers. So we build server switches. We are 60-odd people. And what we are trying to do is just in a rack, why do you need switches? You can have all servers. One server is a little bit special server. But that's the model, basically. So we actually started with Linux. And getting that damn thing to stay alive on a switch was fucking sorry. I mean, it was just the calls after calls we were taking in beta, or I guess alpha, was just to keep the damn thing alive, basically. And thankfully, by that time, this is to Brian's credit, and where's Garrett? I saw Garrett somewhere. There he is. So these guys credit that they managed to get enough of Open Solaris and Illumos alive that I was like, okay, if there are enough people out there, maybe I can do this, basically, right? I can't do this alone, but if there are enough people out there, we can actually do it. So we moved to Solaris, Open Solaris Illumos, basically. We're not quite fully merged with Illumos. But the interesting part is, the damn thing just stays up. All the OS level calls just went away. Thing just keeps running day after day. Anytime we die, it's something else, and stupid, where's Mr. ZFS? Test failing, and so those kind of stuff. So guys, I really, again, appreciate it. I'm not gonna hold you between the beer and the chalk. So keep this up. If we can do anything to help, at this point we have resources. So if anyone needs any resources, please shoot us an email.
I could use a couple of your switches. I could use a couple of your switches.
You can use a couple of, those are pretty expensive.
Not that many resources.
No, they're just, so Rolf, who's our product manager, is right here basically. Rolf is the guy to know. You need resources, rumor has it in Pluribus, anyone who needs resources, Rolf can make those things happen basically. So, yep, cheers guys.